Hello, welcome. May I have your name, please? Very good. Let's look up your medical history with us. How have you been? Yeah, of course, I remember you. Our last appointment, you had issues with, well, you have a chronic dry skin. How's that going? Feeling better with that? Have you noticed any other symptoms with the dryness? Okay. You had a biopsy done last year. We cleared that out. That's great. Okay, so tell me what brings you today. What is going on? Okay. A weird sensation? Is it localized in certain parts, all over? Random. Okay. Mostly in what area? Face and neck? And what are the symptoms? Do you feel maybe that is like a burning sensation, tingliness, maybe itchiness? Does it feel like it's only on the surface, or it's going a little bit more deep in your skin? Okay. And you have stopped all the other creams that we have prescribed you, which we haven't give you anything that could trigger anything like that. And when did you start it? Oh, it's pretty recently. Okay, so it has nothing to do with the prescription that we gave you, which was, let me check. Yeah, it was quite long ago, so it has nothing to do with that. So, has there been any changes in your skincare routine? Maybe you have added a new soap, a new cream. How about makeup? Do you wear it? Any changes on foundation? Maybe brands? The same? Okay. Now I will need a list of the products that you apply in your face and neck area, please. Yeah, if you can recall the brand, it will be much better. Okay. How many products do you normally use? And on a daily basis? Okay, like something that you always have to wear or you always need to wear. Let's say sunscreen, foundation, cleanser. Okay. Good. Oh, that one is actually quite good. I recommend it a lot here in our clinic. It's a very good cream. Okay. And these products, you wear them every single day? Very good. Now it's good to have them in your file, so in case that, let's say in the future, we need to go back in time and recall what you were wearing, maybe it's something that is triggering. I'm not gonna be able to tell right now what it's the issue. We need to first do a thorough checkup of your skin, and maybe we might do a little scrubbing so we can take a sample of your skin to send it to the lab in case that it's needed. Okay, so these are the products that you wear on a daily basis. Let me just set that up in the system for you. Now, how about products that maybe you tried once or twice in the past, I would say 6 weeks, since that is more or less when the symptoms started with you. Maybe you try something new that you didn't quite like, so you didn't wear it again. Maybe someone lent you something that you tried, anything like that. If it's possible with the brands too. Okay. I don't normally recommend to wear makeup at all that comes from another person, or even at a salon, a beauty salon. That makeup has been used by many people. They might not have the best disinfection process for their brushes and their tools, so it could be, especially for people with very delicate skin, very reactive skin, can be quite bad. But of course, sometimes we cannot avoid that. Okay. And in this past weeks, have you gone to a beauty salon, had maybe makeup or a facial, massage, anything that has touched your skin? Yeah, we're doing a little detective work at the moment before we can take a look at your skin. It's better to have as much information as we can. Okay. How about swimming? Have you gone swimming in a pool, lake, the sea, swamp? For some people, for some reasons, there are people that really enjoy swimming in swamps. I don't judge. Okay. Any sunscreen for that? Is it your regular sunscreen? A different one, for waterproof. Do you recall the name? Okay. Yeah, that one is actually quite good, so you did well there. Very good. Okay, I think I have all that information that I needed. Now let me just go back a bit on your medical history here. Mostly dryness, it was your main issue. The biopsy that we did for certain areas in your skin, that was completely fine. No issues there. Trying to go back a little further. Okay. There was an issue with sunburn. Okay, that was mostly because you didn't wear sunscreen, right? I just see here the notes. It was quite strong that we learned our lesson, right? Yeah. Especially if you go on water, you really need a specific sun protector that is not going to fall out. Okay. Especially with your type of skin, is very, very important. Okay. So now we are going to be moving to the exam area this way, and we can do a further checkout of your skin. This way, please. Okay. Let's take a look. We're going to have to do a very thorough inspection of your skin. Since we don't have a certain area in specific that the issue is going on, it's quite random that you feel it. We're going to have to inspect all of these areas. Now, at the moment, do you feel anything out of the ordinary? How about pain? A little bit itchy? Okay. Can you point me to which areas it's itchy? Okay. Let's see. On a scale of 1 to 5, being 5 the most disturbing sensation of itchiness that you have ever felt, and 0 being no itchiness at all, at what level would you think you are right now? Okay, so it's quite mild. Let's see. Now, I don't see redness present. Dryness has been taken, controlling this area, but that is normal. Have you been scratching when you feel this itchiness? Okay, that's good. Yeah, because when we scratch, especially with dirty hands, can give you even more problems. I'm gonna touch your neck. Might be a little bit tingling. Okay. Good. I'm gonna light you with this. Might be a little bit bright. Please bear with me. Closer look here. Do you feel discomfort when I touch you? When I touch here, does it hurt? Okay. What is the sensation that you feel? Okay. So it's mostly tender to the touch. Yeah. With the naked eye, I can seem to see anything. I just see certain parts that have a slight reddish tone under the light only. In the naked eye, I cannot perceive it, but once I get a closer look, there is definitely a reaction going on. I would say it's deeper in your skin layers. Okay, now this is going to be a little bit uncomfortable because we're going to be doing the neck area and it might get ticklish. So please bear with me while I do this, okay? Don't worry, I'm just going to move you a little bit here. Like so. Again, it's going to be ticklish. I'm sorry, it needs to be done. I just see redness too. This area is specific. It's tingly, yeah? I'm so sorry. I do really need to touch the area. here. Okay. Lower your head a bit. There we go. I'm going to use a stronger light here, okay? Sorry for this. Now this type of light tends to bring out some of the redness that I cannot really perceive with my eye. And there is definitely a lot of reaction in your skin. There is a lot going on underneath. Okay. Now let me just lower your face a bit here. I'm gonna have to do some markings where I want to do some sample taking. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be this area here and this here. Sorry, it's gonna be your neck too. I know. Don't worry, it's normal to be very ticklish in the area. Very, very normal. Okay. Oh, I can see my tool. Let me just bring it 1 second, please. You're gonna be taking I'm gonna be doing some scrapping, like if I'm shaving the area, but it's gonna give me a bit of your dead skin cells. That is gonna be helping me to look into it, kind of like a biopsy. Okay, let me get my sample here, bottle. We're gonna send this to the lab. We're gonna have the results in about 24 to 48 hours, since this is not considered an emergency. Nothing. I know it's bad for you. I know that you're feeling well, bad with the situation, but it's not considered an emergency like a cancer biopsy, so we cannot really rush it as we will normally do with that kind of biopsy. So it takes a little bit longer. Don't worry, this is not gonna hurt. Take a sample of your neck area. This was gonna be a little bit more difficult. I'm sorry. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I know it's hard. That's a good sample. Let's go with this area. That's a good sample. Very good. Let me just label it. There we go. Hopefully we're going to have the results in 24 hours. If not, it's going to be definitely 2 days. Okay? Now I'm going to be doing a pressure testing. We're going to measure the levels of, I would say, pain and discomfort when I press certain areas, and see if the problem goes really deep into your skin or it's just the surface. Okay, it's going to be uncomfortable. I'm sorry about that, but it's something that needs to be done in order to find a solution for the issue. Okay, we're going to be pressing here for 3, 2, 1. Does it hurt? Very good. 3, 2, 1. Does it hurt? Very good. 3, 2, 1. Does it hurt? Okay. Again. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Good. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. It seems that it's not that deep. It's mostly on the surface, the issue, which it's good. It's good. It's not something that we can say that it's coming from within. So it's definitely something on the exterior, something external is causing this issue on your skin. It could be an allergy situation, something that is triggering you, that is completely new to you. It could be as simple as water, which is what I'm suspecting right now, that water, the water that comes out from our faucet, the water that we use to clean our faces, to wash our hair, to wash our bodies, can sometimes over the years can cause reactions on the skin. Yes, it's not that common, but it's something that can happen, especially with skins that are delicate, that can be very sensitive, and that has this history, especially of dry skin. It can happen. So that's what I'm suspecting right now, because I'm ruling out, to be honest, the allergies or anything like that. But with the lab results, we're gonna know 100% if it's that or something else, because if it's the water, it's gonna come out with high levels of minerals in your skin that can be triggering this sensation. It could be like your pores are filled up with all these minerals that hard water or the water of our faucet, or maybe you travel abroad or any other places that you have cleaned your face, that could trigger this. So it's a numbers situation. What I'm going to be doing now is do a full cleanse of your skin. We're going to be using distilled water that is treated especially for this kind of situation, and we're going to be using it in a mist, in a very, well, not that warm, but it's going to be a warm mist that is going to help dilate your pores and expel that gum. And also I'm going to be sending you home with a cream. This cream is going to further clean your skin from all this gunk and minerals, because as I was telling you, very certain that this is the problem. And if after a second inspection, after the mist treatment, and we notice that the levels of redness with the slides go down, it's mostly true that it's the water that is causing these issues. Okay, very good. So I'm gonna prep up your skin with a cleanser. I'm gonna be using every product that it's completely safe for very sensitive skins. Okay, this are not the typical creams that I will use with all my patients, because in your case, your skin is extremely reactive to products. So this is going to help with that. Very good. The treatment is going to last for about 10 minutes. During this session, it's very important for you to keep your eyes closed and your mouth closed. It's not toxic, but it can feel itchy if it goes into your eyes. Not on everyone, but I'm pretty sure that since you have these issues with reactions, it could be a possibility. And I cannot cover your eyes because the water that I feel is contaminated your skin. It's all over your eyelids and everything. But it's much better than the still water treatment that we're going to be doing than the issue that you have right now. And it feels good. To be honest, it's relaxing. It's a moment that most of my patients enjoy because it feels like a little spa. Medicated spa. Okay, I'm gonna dab it. Now, yeah, it can be bitter if you try it in your mouth. Non-toxic, of course, and a bit itchy in your eyes. So it's best to keep them closed, right? Okay. Not gonna take that long. 10 minutes. It's gonna feel quite relaxing for you. Okay, let me prepare up. I'm gonna turn the light so I can leave you here for you to relax, but remember, eyes closed, mouth closed, okay? Let me just prepare it for you. Okay. I'm gonna set the timer. I put it at the lowest. I'm gonna put a little bib to protect your clothes in case that there is some spilling. Put your hair to the back too. You know what? I'm gonna put a little hat too for your hair, just to protect it, okay? Very good. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna set the timer and I'll be back in 10 minutes, okay? So relax, close your eyes and your mouth at least for 10 minutes. And when I come back, just gonna turn it off and I'm gonna clean it up for you, okay? Be back. Okay, good. Hello. Let me just turn this off. I'll take this up here. The beep too. And I'm gonna clean your face. No, there's not a lot of spilling, but I just gonna clean the area of your eyes. The rest needs to be absorbed by your skin. I would suggest not to wash your face in the next 2 hours, so it's gonna be simulated for your skin. Okay, there we go. Good. Now if you can join me into the office area so we can continue. Okay, this way please. Okay, good. Now we got our sample that we are going to be sending to the lab. Let me just put a note here that it needs to be examined for minerals. Okay. I'm pretty sure that is the problem because I don't see anything else there. Yeah, sometimes when our skin is getting older, it's not as strong or protected as when we were younger with collagen and all of the layers that our skin has. It tends to get more dry, especially with your situation. And the water that comes out from our faucets can have many minerals, can be hard water, or maybe you go to a hotel in another city, in another area that has different type of water treatments that can trigger all of this. There could be some bacteria also that in the naked eye on examination, I cannot really tell. So with this biopsy, it's gonna help us. Well, not a biopsy. This scraping of your layer of the skin is gonna help us see what is going on there, if there are little bugs, or maybe it's just the minerals that are getting into your skin. And it could be possible that it's just a very bad reaction to this kind of changes on water. Yeah, I do suggest you that at home you invest in a system that treats your water for your shower and your bathtub if you have. This is gonna help your skin a lot. And if you have to travel, that it's the tricky part. I would suggest to there is a system that can be bought Let me check. I'm pretty sure I recommended one to a patient that had not the same issue, but also has problems with how their skin react to certain types of water. It's like a traveling faucet. Let me just check, okay? Yeah, it's a water treatment for international travel that I suggested to my patient, which protects them from bacteria, says some hard water viruses. It's great for drinking and also for showering. Yeah, I have here the pump filter. This just needs to be attached to any shower head that it's in the hotel that you're going or the place that you're staying, and it's gonna filter the water. It runs a little bit slow, so if you have a lot of hair that needs to be washed, can be a bit difficult, but it's better than nothing, right? Especially for your type of situation that I'm pretty sure it's the issue here. And it's also gonna be great for your hair when you treat your water. It's gonna leave your hair very shiny, very, very light, because with the mineral that comes from hard water, it tends to, with time, get deposited in your hair strands. But this is gonna clear completely, even acne. Yeah. Now in your case, this is gonna be a necessity. It's something that needs to happen for your skin, on how your skin is reacting now with the pass of time, how it's reacting to all these new, well, not new, but all these issues that we had sometimes in our public waters. But you're gonna love how it's gonna change your skin, your hair, and overall the symptoms that you have. Because yes, I'm 90% sure it's something with the water. This purifier is gonna help you. I'm gonna print this for you. You can look it up at REI Go Up store, I think. And I think they sell it also on Amazon. There are other water filters that it's for home. The Home Depot, but the one that I was telling you for water treatment for international travel, but this is not for international water only, it's for any place that you go, because even in your country, in your area, it's the same issue with the water that is actually causing damage on your skin. So that's gonna be your main prescription per se to help this. We are gonna be trying this. Let's give it 8 weeks. 8 weeks. I would like to see you in 8 weeks to see the changes. But in case that, let's say in 2 weeks, the symptoms, especially the uncomfortable sensation that you were describing, continues even with the cream that I'm gonna give you, I want you to come back, okay? But with this cream, this is just gonna remove the symptoms, but not the problem. The problem is the water that needs to be treated with these filters, okay? So yeah, that's a must, but don't worry, it's not gonna set you back that much, but it is an investment that, well, you require, your skin require, and well, it's gonna be good for your family too. I'm gonna put a few name brands. I'm not telling you which one is that I recommend the best. These all work. These are great. These come in different range of prices. The one that I'm gonna put that is the most expensive one, it's because it doesn't require changing the filters like the more affordable ones that you need to buy the filters and change it every other month, I believe. But the most expensive one, it doesn't need to be changed at all. It's quite convenient, but it does come with a price. But yeah, this is a must that you really need. The cream that I'm giving you, it's gonna help it clear it up, but if you don't change the filters for your water, it's gonna come back. And this cream that I'm giving you is not possible to wear it too often because it's gonna create even more problems on the long run. This is just something that needs to be used as an emergency relief. Okay, so I put the names of the brands that I have recommended to other patients with problems similar to yours, and also for the water treatment for international travel. International. Okay, now the cream, you're gonna be applying it every single night for the next week. Just 1 week. You only need to wear it for 1 week, once per day, before going to bed. You're gonna be applying a little dab. I don't have any sample here. In your finger. So you see your finger here? This much. You need to put it in your hand and apply it all over your face. All with that amount, that's enough for your face and neck area. So you're gonna apply it. You're gonna wait at least 5 minutes before going to bed, putting your face with a towel or anything that's gonna touch it. Best if it's not touched by anything, but when we are sleeping, we tend to sleep on the side sometime. We might put our pillow in the face. Happens. So we want to wait at least 5 minutes so it starts getting into your pores and clean up all that little gunk that you have right now. Okay, and no, you don't need to wash it off or anything, it just stays in. Okay, so do you have any questions about the cream? How about the filters? Well, they are very, very easy to put, actually, the ones that I'm recommending you. The only one that might need a professional is the most expensive one because it needs to go in the pipes of your house. Then doesn't need to open anything. It's just a little bit more complicated for a plumber. It needs to be done by a plumber or someone that knows about it. But the other ones are very, very simple to use. Okay, very good. But in case that you have any question, please feel free to call us. My assistant can send you a few links on maybe tutorials, or you can find them on YouTube. They are very easy to follow. Is there anything else that I can do for you today? Well, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much, and I hope that this is gonna clear up very soon. And remember, I want to see you in 8 weeks, but in case that your symptoms are still going on in 2 weeks, please call back and we're gonna set an appointment. Of course. It was my pleasure. Please take care. Bye-bye.